have lawyers coming over soon.
Mm-hmm. Would you like me to stay up here?
I think I trust you. So if you want to listen in, you can. I don't want you to be alone.
Okay. How are you feeling?
We could talk about that later, I think. I'm happy with you here.
Just want to make sure that you're okay.
I gotta get dressed so I look presentable to lawyers.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I think I'm gonna get rid of this bed. I don't know why this is up here. It is kind of soothing sometimes.
I thought briefly about climbing up there last night, but I didn't want to leave.
It right now just goes to an empty room, but I thought eventually it could be a balcony or something. But I'll be right back. Thank you for staying here. I know we were supposed to have dinner. I was just kind of passed out, but...
You're fine. I want to make sure you're okay first.
Are you... Do you feel safe here?
I think I do.
Well, I will need to tell you about something that happened when I have time.
Okay.
Can you help me put this jacket on? I could put it on myself, but I
got you.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not no baby man, though.
There we go.
I just wanted you to help me.
No, I could tell. And I'm more than okay with that.
Let me go outside. Fuck. Never mind.
I hear whispers.
Alright, come in.
Sorry to intrude. I just arrived.
The lawyers should be arriving soon.
Yeah, yes, why? Sorry, I just... Is this a bad time?
No. They're just... here.
See.
I think you're good.
Animal. There's a mouse
Oh.
or something. I need to make sure shit... Alright, is Magpie here?
Yes, Magpie is downstairs.
Okay. Then we wait for the lawyers, and then we should be good to go.
Oh, wait, downstairs.
Wait! Can you make us some food? While we're waiting? I'll pay you.
Yes, I can make you some food.
Okay, thank you. Make it good. Ramen.
Wait, what food? Sorry, I'm distracted. Yes, ramen. What kind of ramen?
The best ramen you can make.
Oh, sorry, I'm distracted. There's a lot in my head right now.
What do you mean?
I feel like this is a bad time to ask for relationship advice.
Are you blushing right now?
No.
Okay. Magpie? We're gonna be done with this soon, okay?
Understood.
I have one deal already I need to take it to Nemesis. And then the next one, this one, we'll be done with this by the end of the week. That means Skipper's back, okay?
Understood.
Good.
The sooner the better.
Also, I noticed when you were angry at me at the onsen, I just wanted Skipper to be enthusiastic on their own. I didn't mean to drag them down or anything. I wanted to encourage them.
I know. I wasn't fully angry at you. Sorry if it came off this way. If I am actually angry, I probably won't make the funny angry face. I'll probably forget to and just start hitting something.
I've never seen you angry in any way, so it worked.
I'm very bad at angry.
Ramen. It's really...
Thank you. For you? Ramen breakfast?
Thank you very much.
I mean, it's
Where's
5.
There, absolutely.
It's 5 p.m., bro.
Well, then it's a ramen dinner.
Yes, ramen is ramen. You could see it
Thank
as
you very
lunch.
much.
You're welcome.
That was quick, Near.
We're quick. Also, there was leftover ramen from Natio yesterday. Or was that 2 days?
Okay, which one's fresher? Give me this one. This one's fresher.
What?
This one's
You don't
fresher.
have to.
Okay.
I'll live.
Wait, I should sit on the outside just to get to the lawyers.
And so you don't have to crawl over me?
Oh no, you're right. I should sit on the inside.
Too late?
You made your choice, it's too late now.
Yeah.
Nope.
You're a lawyer?
The door wasn't locked, so I came in. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, come in. We're kind of sitting down to eat.
Alright.
Is that a lawyer?
Thank you. Yes, I am a lawyer,
This is
sir.
my co-lawyer, Hugo Harris.
Hugo Harris, a pleasure to make your
Did a
acquaintance.
witch get you too? A witch turned me into
Well,
an animal once.
Let's be honest, my friend. I am not in this position of job by my appearances.
Okay.
I would say that as an answer can depend, but if she's definitely blushing while she says it, then that means she's definitely taken a
Alright.
liking.
The lawyers are here. This might be a little casual. I'll let you two sit here. I don't think it's proper for me to stand.
Very well.
Or sit.
oh, that's kind of a.
Here.
There
you go.
Oh,
Alright.
I know it's a little unusual. We have a meeting room upstairs, but it's kind of dark. I have some legal documents.
Oh, I don't mind.
Okay. Upstairs?
No? I don't see why.
Okay. We'll go upstairs.
Oh, alright.
Alrighty then.
Adela, if you want to join us, you can. I trust you. Alright, follow me.
I'll finish my food, and then perhaps I'll join.
Okay.
We don't want to let this good ramen go cold.
Oh, yeah, that would be a waste.
Yo, if Kaiga says that, it's just gonna be odd silence, and then she's dead. And then he's gonna probably try to move on quickly. Sense of smell would be hard because it's hard to breathe.
It's so cozy.
Our meeting room's in here.
This is not the meeting room.
Very well.
Okay. Here, I got the door for you again.
Thank you very much. Wait again, Laura.
Of course.
Alright, we have seats. They're a little short. I apologize. We can get some booster seats. Or you can sit on the table.
Oh,
Either way works.
Double goose.
Actually, I think I'll have my seat on the table.
Apologies.
I'm gonna gut you like
Okay.
this fish.
it's alright. We have to accommodate all the time.
So we have the basics. But I am assuming you will help us write the contract. If you can. What exactly do you want to do for this
Okay.
job? We want to make sure that the contract can't be broken easily, and that we're not being tricked into something. We also have a synth that we would like to gain the rights of in our own way for now, but we have to offer some things in trade. And they're wanting to use magical contracts. So apparently when we
Oh, I
break the
see.
contract, we get hurt, or if we get close to breaking the contract, we get hurt. I've personally never heard of that, but they can be themselves, I guess. It sounds fine. I just want my friend back.
Do you know the kind of magic they're using to make these contracts?
They are a demon.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Ah,
Then it's definitely
demon.
going to be a very sound contract.
Okay,
Well, I work in magical law. Hugo here, he works in basically everything else. I deal with fake contracts a lot. A few demon ones as well. Although not as often, because they're far more rare than the Fae these days, I feel.
Okay. A lot of magical stuff goes over my head. I'm trying to be more open, but I will hope
That's what
that
I'm here
you
for.
guys... Good. I have sent the contract in our group comms, It's a little simple. I'm hoping both you and Magpie can help with clarifying things, and you two can also assist. And then at the end of the week, hopefully we can finalize the contract and then sign it with all parties.
Okay. And this is for the ownership of a synth?
This is for, let me read what they want. This is what we want. 3 magical contracts removed from Skip, the synth. 1 magical contract removed from Syl. The contract right now is that they can't be together. They have to be apart from each other, or some things happen, and I've heard what those things might be, and it sounds bad. So one of them can't come back here.
That is partially incorrect. The contract is Skip cannot come back to Zephyra, or they will die.
Oh, goodness.
And Syl must pretend to be them in their place, so that we do not suspect anything. If they do not do this, then both of them will die.
A deathbound contract, Those are hard to navigate around.
I believe that if we fulfill our end on these, then they'll remove those themselves. If that was the contract. Right, Magpie?
Something like that.
Okay. We would also request Skip's freedom. Right now they are being treated as an object and they're a person. We want them back home. And then they took Skip's memories. It's left a hole, and they're slowly, it's like a disease. It's eating away at them. They've slowly started to die, I think. We want those memories replaced, and hopefully they are better in the end. But they seem to say that they wouldn't be, maybe not be better. Opticos is the client that we are trying to do this with. They have been offered blueprints from Nier of a suit. Nier?
Military tech.
And Magpie has offered blueprints of their new chassis.
Also my previous one.
And the previous one. And then Opticos wants 1 magical contract to keep Skip and Syl alive in trade for a floor of Mega Building 636, which is that building, which is also something I have to finalize. This is something I haven't done yet. I'm working on it. I'm speeding through the process. I need to purchase the building fully. This will be done by the end of the week.
That requires dealings with Nemesis, am I correct?
I have to go talk to Nemesis, yeah. That has nothing to do with you guys. At the end of the week, I will have that done. Floor 96, details enclosed. They are getting floor 96 in that building. And the rest of that is a separate contract you won't have to deal with. And then the final thing they want is Moros, which is Opticos' wife? Wife, okay. Marla. Their continued contact with Skip as long as Skip agrees to it. Once their memories have returned. That would be the full contract. I would need everything finalized and I want them to not be able to make loopholes and get around things and screw my friends over or anybody down here over. If you two could help us, and I will pay gladly. I have enough money for whatever you have, whatever you need.
Absolutely, I think that sounds like a rather cut and dry case to me.
I can iron out the details for your contract. You are exchanging these magical contracts for a new one in place, right? That they'll put on you, right? Is that what I
They will
understand?
put it on me, yes. And I'll
Do
gladly
you
take
have any sort of magical allergies, ailments, anything that if magic is put upon you will cause you harm? Any of that sort?
it. I don't think so. I have chi that I use on occasion.
Okay.
I don't know if that conflicts.
Please.
Oh.
I'm scared. I do have one issue. When you violate the contract, it's specified that you'll experience pain. But I don't know about Magpie or Opticos, but I feel like out of all four of us, you're the only one that can really feel pain. So I don't know how that would go for all of us, or... Because if Opticos can't feel pain, then there's nothing stopping Opticos from violating the contract, even with that penalty.
That's true. If we could write that into the contract, make sure a synthetic can feel the pain of the contract, whether it's a malfunction or Magpie, you could
Well,
help.
I will need the details on who you want the contract to be put upon, so that I can iron out any loopholes that they might try to get around to exploit that. If it is just you, it'd be easier. But if it is the 4 of you, I need to know.
Do you guys want it on you guys? I can take it. It doesn't have to be on you.
I don't mind.
Well, normally I would also go, I am going to have this. There does not seem to be much of a point in spreading the vote here. We would all be in pain. Same amount. So, are you sure you can take that? Your heart?
Do you have a heart condition?
Oh, I have angina.
Well, see, that does complicate things a little bit. I can work in details that could expressly state that to not involve your heart when the pain comes. Could involve your other organs that are more sturdy than your chest, though they don't just outright kill you, because they might exploit that to their advantage.
Could be a
Magic
language.
has a
Shamsky,
way
you
of-
can just put the contract on me.
No.
Magic has a way of letting your flaws be known once it's put upon you in a contractual way. So there is ways that they could find out that you do indeed have this heart condition just by putting the contract on you. So if we iron out that they're to avoid that part of your body, then we can make sure they don't use it to just kill you or
Okay.
exploit it.
Also, I'm saying no. If you want to take some of it, you can, but I'm not. I want to know if they're breaking the contract.
If we can share the pain, would be fine.
If you want to know if they're breaking the contract,
Yeah,
you would
if they
feel
break
pain.
it,
Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
We can put in a clause where you can find out if they're breaking the contract without causing you pain. The pain would be more inflicted upon you if you break the contract.
Okay.
Usually that's how these sort of contracts go.
All right. Can we split the pain? Is that possible?
I can work it out. Do you have any sort of magical allergies, any sort of adverse if magic is put upon you that it'll cause you harm or damage. Mentally, physically.
No, not really. Not really. From what I've noticed, magic sometimes is not as effective to me, but it depends.
Well, demonic magic has a way of getting around that. You only need sentience for them to make things work. They don't really even need you to have a soul or a brain. Do you have any organic parts on you at all?
Part of my
Your
brain.
Okay.
Part of it.
That will honestly be enough. Granted, synths tend to experience pain in a different way. It is more like a glitch in their circuits or programming that can cause them to behave irrationally or basically like they're having a seizure. It might not be pain in the way that humans or humanoids would experience, but it would be a similar. It's probably what would happen.
Okay. On a side note, slightly, I would like a physical copy. I'm assuming you're capable of the physical stuff.
Absolutely.
I want some kind of
That's why I'm here.
physically legal document of some sort, not just the magical.
I can handle the write-up.
Okay. I want to be able to take it to Nemesis or the Council if I need to.
I'll make sure they don't get any loopholes to exploit this contract against you.
Thank you. Is there anything else that we should be aware of? Do you guys have anything to add?
If you would like, for your contract for the mega building, Hugo is very good with zoning laws and such, if you want him to go over the fine print with you.
I could
Mega
do
building buying is a complicated task.
I have the document filled out. It requires a lot of thinking. I'm afraid of the future if I fuck up this. So, if you want to look over that, I can send it to you later.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He
Business is
would
business.
only deal with Councilman Nemesis, however, as he is only legal in
could do that.
Waterfront District. So
I could take you to Nemesis at some point. I need to schedule a meeting with him anyway. It involves a huge loan. Yes.
Perhaps in the contract we should specify what contracts, what kind of freedom and any complications or malfunctions that come with restoring the memories.
If we could add something to that, so that, like, if Skipper
oh
is...
yes, I will iron out all the details to make sure that you get your friend back in a reasonable state and not damaged beyond repair and such, and things like this can go with when synthetics are involved. Do you
Okay.
know if does Skipper have any magical inclinations? Magic is not only bound to organics. Some instants can actually wield magic.
Magpie?
I do not believe they can wield magic. I have never done this before.
I think they have contracts
Okay,
on
and they
them
don't
right
have
now if that's
any-
magic.
They don't have any organic parts, or they're
No.
fully synthetic?
They're fully synthetic.
Okay. Okay.
At one time they had a tail.
Hmm.
That doesn't matter, right? Someone
Oh?
put a tail on them, but it's gone
Do they
now.
if they still have it?
Do they have that tail still? Like a nub?
Was it a part of their body or was it
They
grafted?
have
It
It was
was.
crafted on, but since then they have received a brand new chassis
Oh, okay.
entirely.
Okay.
And it's
Hmm.
brain parts. I say
Alright.
brain in the synthetic sense. Not a real
Then-
brain.
My last question is, this involves Opticos. They are a rather large corporation. Do you know where their base of operations is? Are they in the waterfront?
It's outside of the city, but I'm hoping
Darn.
client
Because
whatever.
there are laws that they would be violating to treat a synth as an object. There are laws against that, but if they're outside of the city, unfortunately, those laws do not reach them.
You guys aren't allowed to talk about things we say here, right?
No, of course not.
I hope to make them work in the mega building so that we have more control over them when they do that sort of thing to Skipper or Magpie or Syl.
If they work in the mega building, they will be waterfront. They are under
that
our
would-
laws.
That would help a lot. They could be sued for the way that they're treating the skipper. Or a lot.
Wait, Magpie, you were gonna say something. I interrupted you.
I was going to say what I just said.
Okay, good. Is there anything else we need?
We can help you with that as well. Once they're in the building, we can make sure that they don't violate laws further.
Thank you. That is part of the mega building contract. I'm going to try to make sure they can't push their way down here and we can't push our way up. They will just be in one floor, and this is a deal with multiple individuals, so I'm writing the contract for all of them, hoping that they won't break it. Maybe. I never knew about magical contracts. Makes physical ones seem.
They can be quite the bother. They have there's a lot of ways to exploit through magical means, unfortunately.
Okay. Is there something we would have to worry about? Like, can they? How do we dispute something?
I will
or-
figure that out. I will go over the details. I'll send you. I'm definitely gonna need more details on the things being offered. This would be more on Hugo's side of things with blueprints and such, as I deal with magical stuff. But I would recommend editing in flaws in the design. Not something that would hurt the sense that they would create from these blueprints, but that would basically something undetectable in the coding that would basically give them more control over their own mind, I guess.
Can you clarify? You want to write in that we should give them more control of their mind?
No, the blueprints, like, work into the coding of the blueprints, because these blueprints, I imagine, are for chassis, yes? And something from him as well?
Yes.
Usually those come with a coding program for booting up the synth. And if you can
Mhm.
work something into the coding so that these synths that they make in the future can't be exploited as easily as they are exploiting Skipper.
Okay, yeah.
Or their Syl, I believe, is the
Syl.
other one.
Yeah.
Right?
Skipper, Syl, and Magpie. Can we include Magpie in this? Actually, this is not something we brought up to them, but
Oh, are they from Opticos as well?
Yes?
Not constructed by them, but their former head engineer has built a couple chassis for me. I consider them my adoptive mother.
Do you have any
Oh,
unique
okay.
patents?
I do not know about his patents. Can ask them.
Well, to further along what Alora was stating, as far as loopholes, blueprints, or flaws or whatnot, you can provide blueprints to something, of course, but if there's a patent behind it, then law abides that certain things must be developed that are one-to-one with said patents. Those patents abide by the laws of the company that has access or copywritten access to those patents until the patent is no longer valid.
So, like, if they're giving, Magpie, right? If they're given that blueprints for their chassis, they couldn't just take that and then turn it into a nuclear weapon per se, or
This
a
is
walking
correct. Well, it's more simplistic. Let's
danger.
say your finger has a unique form of joint mechanism that is unique to your company and has been developed and patented by your company. Other companies are not permitted to design robotics with that specific type of joint system. So those companies will have to design some sort of workaround or other alternative to those particular joints.
You're very smart. I
Yes, indeed.
didn't expect it coming out of something so small. In the most respectful way, Sorry. I'm bad with my mouth.
He's used to it.
As I've said earlier, sir, I
No, go ahead.
have not gotten into this position by appearances.
Well, I like you
Same.
so far.
Basically what we want to try and do is make sure they don't get any loopholes on you, but try and find some loopholes that you could use on them.
Wait, what? Are you trying to give me loopholes
Like-
to use on them?
Give you an advantage, so to speak.
Alright. If you want to do that sort of thing, I thought this would...
Oh, that's what we do. It's best especially with magical contracts, it's best to find the loopholes and then use them to your advantage.
Alright. You iron out those kinks. Give us some loopholes that we could use. Not aggressively. Defensively.
No, of course not. It has to be subtle. That's how the loopholes work. Because
Okay.
if it's easily detected, then it's pointless figuring out that loophole to begin with, because then they'll just reform their side of the contract to negate our loophole that we're trying to use, and then it's just a constant back and forth, and then the legal action will take forever.
Would, legal action happen sooner than later? The longer they have Skipper, sibling unit, the longer their mind decays.
I would ultimately
I
like
agree,
to set
it's-
up a meeting at the end of the week with Opticos and Moro Law.
That can be worked out.
Okay. I appreciate you two being here, by the way. It's been very hard finding a lawyer of any sort. I have a crackhead one.
Yeah, a lot of them have been dislocated after this storm. Unfortunately, a lot of them have either gone to the Guardian District or the Garden District. But we're pretty stubborn and we like where we are. We stuck around.
I like people that stick around. Nothing would be here if everyone ran away.
The insurance agencies have been hell to deal with, though.
I'm sure I understand that. How do we pay you guys? Up front?
With the you can pay us over electronic transfer. That's fine. Or
Right now?
via cred stick.
Or
If
when the
you'd
case is
like,
over.
I need to work up the bill and get the final amount. Since this is a rush, it'll be a bit more, but
I'm fine with
I am
that.
eager to help your friend. I don't like people that take advantage of others, especially corporations.
Same.
I'm willing to contribute my funds to this as well.
How much funds do you have
I have
for living?
Just don't worry about the
Fair
funds
enough,
right now.
actually.
I
do not-
will get a bill to you later.
Okay. We can talk about this, Magpie.
Listen, I do not have to eat food, so I tend to save up a bunch of money.
Okay.
That is convenient.
My main concern is I do have money we've saved for the meat rack and Skipper's meat rack, so that's our business. We can invest. Tax break? Is that how that works?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, alright, is there anything else we should discuss? Near? Your suit?
There'll be details I'll need later, like I said,
Or
but I think we're fine for now.
I don't have any funds to give.
No, I mean, your blueprints. Is there anything we should know? Anything
Well-
you would want to make sure that's safe?
Well, first of all, I don't think I can put abandoned, military tech.
You'd be surprised.
Can we find a way to do that with him?
Absolutely. Are you
Okay.
designed by a particular company? Are you unique to yourself? Or are these military equipment that you're planning on distributing designed by any particular company? Or did you design them yourself?
It's what you could call a shadow organization. Not the most, humane.
A lot of people down here are
I
like
see, so
that.
something along the lines of gangsters or whatnot.
I see your
That would
blueprints
be
are
putting it
very
light.
dangerous then, is that right?
But the gangsters would be putting it light, because this was basically, let's just say, a part of the military is corrupted. And that part will do anything to create super soldiers.
Every military is corrupt, my friend.
Alright, True. By giving Opticos... Near? That's your name, right?
Yes.
By giving them your blueprints, will we be doing more harm than good? Could this
No,
possibly
the
lead to them
blueprint
making
is-
super soldiers of their own?
No, the blueprint is kind of a scam. Because it's blueprints to a prototype, which is me. But every prototype that way they made is unique in their own way. And to make them, it's not compatible with a lot of people, so
No. Still not. Hugo might have to go over your blueprints with a fine-tooth comb to make sure they can't
Yes,
exploit
indeed.
it to cause further harm to the waterfront or other districts. And we would like to avoid
That's
that as
right.
well.
I know, they're unlikely to fuck around, as they will now be under our law if they move in.
Alright, yeah, they might be aware of that though. And they'll probably keep their original base of operations and could still make things out of that
Yeah.
location. And
And
this
we-
is just an office building, it is not a manufacturer
That's true.
warehouse.
We can't back
So you
out
gotta
of this
keep in mind
reality.
we can only hold them to the laws that they break while in the waterfront. If they're making things outside of the city, but making business deals here, we can only apply the laws to the business deals that they make while within the waterfront. We can't have we have no control over what they continue to create. unless they move their warehouse into the industrial district.
They probably won't.
But again, then we'd have to go to the councilman in the industrial district.
Which is non-existent. If you could help us with that part, we can't back away from it. We've already tried. I offered just the mega building floor, and they still wanted the blueprints, and I want my friend back, and all I care about is the meat rack and the waterfront and my friends.
I understand. We'll see what we can do. I definitely want to help you get your friend back. Like I said, I don't like people who take advantage of others. And corporations need to be held responsible for their actions.
We could wrap this up, but I would say the final thing for the building. I hope that they will stay on their floor and not affect us down below, but they will also have to possibly work with another individual and me if issues arise. If they cause issues, at least for the other individual, I was going to work with them closely if an issue arose so that we could all find a solution that everyone agreed on. If you could help me find different ways to avoid them causing issues, that'd be nice once I send you the full contract of the mega building.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then we could probably wrap this up unless Magpie or Nier or you have other things to say. Alright. Then at the end of the week, maybe Saturday or Sunday, we could wrap this up and get Opticos and Moral Law and finalize the contract. If you two could iron out the kinks in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
We'll work on the fine print. It's what we do best.
Thank you. I already trust your capabilities. My other lawyer is a crackhead. Well, I don't know if he's a crackhead. He sells shrooms or something to our rip and chip.
I know him.
You do?
He's, he needs a bit of help. Yeah.
Makes me think he was a lawyer before the storm or something. Maybe he just joined a gang after.
I'm not sure. I've only met him afterwards, so he tried to sell me mushrooms.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't think he realized he was at a conference.
A conference? How did he get into a conference? Okay, never mind. I don't need to.
It was a lawyer conference. I think that's why. He must have been emailed about it.
Well, I have another meeting I have to go to soon. And I don't want to rush anybody out the door. You guys have done an amazing job. If
I
you
would
two,
like to get going on the contract as soon as possible anyway.
I can also leave Magpie and Nier with you to discuss things if you need to. I don't need to rush you out.
No, it's fine. We will just get in contact through the correspondence you've given us. We might need to do a few phone calls and of course a few more meetings to go over the fine details.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
We will do our best to get this done before the end of the week.
Thank you. You're saving an actual life.
We're happy to
All right,
help.
Alora, let's be to it. Help me down.
Alright, here you go. There you go.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh, sorry about that.
It was nice meeting you, Hugo
door.
and Alora.
Absolutely.
Mr. Hemsky.
We will be in touch.
Here, get the door for you. Alright, I'm gonna go sideways.
lawyers that know what they're doing.
What a change.
I'm still gonna use the other lawyer. I think that went well. Make sure you two pay attention to the comms. I'll stay in contact. I want to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Magpie, you know everything a little bit better than I do, right? And if you know anyone else that knows some stuff, bring them into the fold if you can.
I can. I would ask my mom if they would be interested in knowing about this, but they have previously expressed interest in staying far away from this, as they are already fearing for their life given they ran away from Opticos.
Okay, yeah, don't put anybody in danger. Alright, I don't want that.
I'm
Skipper!
sure they will at least be happy to know after the contract goes through, they will probably be able to come into the waterfront safely, since cannot really kidnap them there.
I don't know how many people know this.
They already sent their person.
I'm gonna say it out in the open. Doesn't Syl have a bomb in them?
They have a bomb in them?
Wait, who did I talk to? I thought I was told that they would explode.
That was... Magpie Unit told you a while ago when only had information from Skipper Sibling Unit. They referenced death as...
Okay. Alright. Because...
I think they meant they would just die. I do not think they have a...
Alright, thank God. Okay, I didn't want to bring that up in front of the lawyers, even though I thought I could trust them. Don't know them, though. Probably said too much, but we need to.
Maybe a good idea to notify Eli as their sales partner.
I thought about bringing them here. I just don't know their twin or whatever. If you want to bring them in, you can.
Do not think bringing Syl into the fold also is probably safe, as we do not know how much information off the coast gets from them.
I think...
They're less eyes on our side of the deal, so cannot be like, saw you putting a fucking loophole in there, motherfucker.
Alright, Luna, you ready for scene?
We'll talk with him.
Scoot over. I gotta go soon, but...
These aren't exactly big chairs.
I know, I'm saying I'm gonna sit down anyway. Sorry, look, no, not right now, never mind.
I think it's well.
I hope so too. Okay, the end of the week, everyone, throughout the week, just stay happy and positive, even though I know it's tough.
I will attempt my best.
We all are just attempting, okay? If you need to talk, come to me.
Thank you for everything you have done for me and my family.
Skipper's done a lot for all of us, okay? You and Skipper. And Syl. Syl's been helping this whole time. I know that half of it is a qualm between Skipper and Syl, but I think in the end they should learn to work together or talk to each other.
I do not think Syl intended any of this when they made that deal.
I don't think so either. I can see the guilt.
Hopefully they will
Alright,
both
Luna.
be free.
Shoot me an invite when you're ready.
We do not have to worry about this further.
Also, think of everything involving your blueprints. If you think of anything that could go wrong at all, or any way that we could get around it, mention it in the comms.
Understood.
Okay.
I don't think they'll be happy seeing my blueprints. It's written in 4 different languages, and it's multiple different scientists working on it. It's really annoying to look at.
It's going to be really funny when they look into my brain. Not even my mom understands how that works. I am weird.
Everyone's weird. You should see
Multiple
my brain.
programmers have told me I should not work.
Multiple doctors have
am
said I
just
shouldn't work.
imagining- I am just imagining Opticos looking at it and being like, what the fuck? How do I do this? I know!
Okay, I gotta get to one
The
business meeting.
funny sight.
Sorry. If you
Your
want to
ramen
stay
should
here...
still be down there. You
Oh,
should probably
God.
eat something. Get some food in
I'll-
your stomach before you go.
I'll take the bowl.
Speedy.
Also, if you want to stay here, I will admit, okay, we've only known each other for a little bit. There are security cameras. Okay, look, I trust
Oh,
you.
they're pretty
Mirror's
big
the
and
bartender, okay? It's just who I am. I'm sorry.
I know.
My inventory. I'll know if something is missing.
You just
He's
being
got
cautious.
his eyes on you.
Understood.
Wait. Absolutely, I won't be around. I have to go back to Leah. I promised
fine.
her a date by candlelight.
That's fine. Sakoto might
Romance.
show, but I don't know. I did send
I
Sakoto a
might
message.
just go back home for a little bit. I have some things I need to take care of anyways.
Okay.
What is it?
Magpie. I love you. Okay? Don't...
Love you too.
I know a lot of bad things are happening. Don't fall into it, okay? Try to climb out. Please.
Understood.
I didn't know if that was a command. I'm sorry.
Please at the end.
Yeah. Alright, I gotta run
Possibly
really
not the
quickly.
one I would climb out of.
I don't want this person waiting.
Understood. Wish you luck.
Hamsky's going to meet someone that he shouldn't, and he knows it, and he wanted to tell Magpie that if he dies or gets hurt, he cares, but fuck the bull. I forgot the
Be
ramen.
identical without being a health hazard.
I'm taking the bowl with me. Okay, I'll eat it on the go, even though it's a little cold.
I'll walk with you to the portal.
Okay.
You have a good day.
I'm sorry we didn't get to talk much. I know I feel guilty.
Stop. It's fine. One thing at a time, okay?
Yeah. Be careful walking home. Actually, I have... Do you use portals or what? Because I have a discreet hovercraft that I usually rent. It's safer.
I usually use portals, but Is there something that you can lead me to? Is it a hovercraft?
Yeah, usually we go to the corpo entrance, go up the building, and then there's a hovercraft. And you can get rid of
I don't want you to be late.
Easy. I'll just drop you off.
Okay.
And I'll eat this on the way. No, we're not making out. We're fighting with our lips.
Kissy, kissy.
Totally different.
Oh, oh. Almost got coolant in my food. Luna, I'll be there in a second. Sorry. I do want to talk to you about something. Once we get the chance. About the people that threatened me.
Of course.
I just
I'll
want you
have
to
my
be
phone
safe.
on me. I'll have my phone on me and I'll check. So, whenever you're able.
Okay. Respond immediately. I'm not gonna look like I'm desperate sitting there staring at the phone, but I will be worried.
I know.
I'm lucky to have you around. Oh God,
See the
that's my
same.
lawyer.
Oh,
Wait, what are you doing?
I smell business.
Okay, no,
You
look,
haven't
the
told-
business isn't.
You
No, it's
haven't
fine.
told me in a long time. You must have done at least one crime.
No, nothing has happened. Look, if someone down here commits a crime, I will contact you. Okay? You're a criminal lawyer,
I need
right?
the money, Hamsky.
I'll get you a job.
Money, Hamsky.
Work? Okay, look. You talk to me, the garage, I am guaranteeing is gonna get into trouble. Also, if you were from the waterfront in the past,
It's in.
when the storm hit, were you a lawyer?
Used to have this big house, but it blew up during the storm. I lost all my valuables and assets. My wife left me. Are you gonna finish that?
Take it.
Thank you so much.
man.
Thank you so much. Sorry, I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Here, money.
Contact
for
me if you
future
have a job.
Jobs. 500 credits.
Thank you.
Don't spend it on anything.
Done. Contact me if you have a job ready for me.
I
I'm a
will.
liar by heart. Also, this is delicious.
It's in the pouch.
It's
Water?
just water.
Is this new?
No, this is just usually shows when I'm ready to start casting water.
Okay. I gotta go quick. I'm
Just
making
mind
someone wait
cautious.
and I shouldn't. Okay. It's a hovercraft. There usually is a driver sometimes, but it also has an autopilot. Is it hard to get to your home?
Not if you... It's not hard if you know the way. And I think I know the way pretty good, you know?
You can input it into a terminal?
Mhm.
Okay. Then we go up this elevator and then at the top, we rent one and hop in.
Okay. Get something to eat, since you gave your food away.
Come on. Oh, that was enough. I feel absolutely full now.
I don't think kisses counts as substance.
Are you sure? Oh, I gotta go. I gotta up the elevator.
Pretty certain.
I gotta go to the scene. Luna's waiting for me. Sorry you had to sit around. I wanted to talk more, but...
No, it's good.
Good. I do want to include you more. Okay, really gotta go. That was amazing.